We're here at Fort Bragg conducting aerial gunnery for our annual training. Aerial gunnery it basically is what it sounds like. We're shooting gunnery qualification tables from the aircraft. I'm an Apache pilot working as an assistant S3. For aerial gunnery, I've been in the TOC doing a little bit of battle tracking with our 15 Papas. We track what aircraft's up, what aircraft needs to be moved, what aircraft's down for maintenance. When I'm not doing that, I'm up in the tower helping out as OIC or RSO, and just kind of facilitating getting as many crews Table 6 qualified as we can. The Table 4, 5, and 6 are what we're focused on shooting here at Fort Bragg this year. Table 4 and 5 are shot during the day, and it's a mix of hover, running, and diving fire using all the weapon systems, 30mm, 2.75-inch rockets, and Hellfires. Table 6 is our qualification table. It's pretty much the same mix of the different modes of flight and the weapon systems, but it's at night, so it's a little more difficult and requires a lot more concentration from both pilots. The crew consists of 2 pilots. The pilot in the back seat's primarily on the flight controls with a few engagements from the back seat, but the majority of the gunnery tables run from the front seat where they have more accurate control over all of the weapon systems. The tower is used to sequence the aircraft in for their gunnery tables. There you got the OIC that's running the range, the RSO that's making sure everything's operating safely, and then the script reader is going to be reading each engagement for Table 4, 5, and 6. So it kind of live actions, give a little scenario for the pilots.
Final attack heading 090 to 110. These are notional flechette rockets using PDs. How copy?
It's important to be trained and qualified in the aerial gunnery tasks because unlike a utility or a cargo helicopter, our mission set is the attack mission. So we need to know how to employ all 3 weapon systems of the aircraft on any battlefield that we may be presented in the future. You know, if you're not proficient at it, then you're not really doing your job out there. The weather, when it comes to our aerial gunnery, we need to have obviously our legal weather and cloud clearance to fly. But we have our SWO out here on station that is giving us hour-by-hour updates so we can see any weather coming in, and if we see weather getting bad, we'll knock it off and land and let anything pass before we continue our engagements. So we do prioritize the safety over just completing the table.
I'm the SWO out here, the staff weather officer. I provide weather to operations and planning, and more importantly, I do a lot of asset protection. The most important thing on the ground is the equipment, and more importantly, the soldiers that are out here, and my main focus is to keep them safe. My integration role with the aerial gunnery is providing the pilots a comprehensive idea of what to expect for the weather and just make their jobs easier so that they can go out, qualify quickly and accurately, and making sure that they get the best training they possibly can get out here. The job with this mission is very important. It's constantly changing. Given right now, it started raining. It just came out of nowhere, and the pilots need to know when that's going to happen and how dangerous the situation could be. It's pretty calm right now, but there could be lightning with it, and if they're up in the air, it's a dangerous thing, but they need to know.
All the roles kind of come together. You can see that live action when a helicopter gets off the ground to go shoot a table. Without fuel, you can't run up. Without ammo, you can't put rounds down range. So I like that. You know, it's a physical reminder that when the aircraft is in the sky, it's because of all the support companies. And Echo Company provides us with all of our fuel, all of our rockets, all of our 30mm. Without them, you know, we wouldn't have anything to shoot. Without gas, we can't fly.
I'm an aviation refueler. We basically supply fuel for whatever the needs are for our battalion. We're running about a 20-hour operation to supply fuel to the aircraft while they're able to come and go from about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning to about 3 or 4 in the morning. Anybody that needs fuel, we got it. Our job as a fueler is very important because right about now we're pumping about 3,000 to 4,000 gallons a day into the aircraft. And you know, managing that fuel is very important. Coming to AT, this training here is most important just simply because this is something we don't get to do a lot of. We don't do a whole lot of it on drill. So when we come here, we get to train brand new soldiers to do something more than just coming to drill and putting fuel in the fuel can and going on about our day. We train like we fight like we train. So we definitely want our soldiers to be up to speed, and it gives you more of a real life scenario being out here in the field. Because you know, in a time of combat, this is more like what we will be doing. So we try to set it up to more like a real life scenario.
I'm Private Sierra Hassan with HHC 1130th. I'm a 92 Yankee. I'm a supply specialist. Our job is really important mainly because if you need it, we have it. Like, everything kind of has to go through us. If you need your weapon checked out, or if you need your vehicles looked at, PMCSing vehicles or turning in stuff, we pretty much take care of all of that. So it's kind of like, without supply, we probably wouldn't have anything out here right now. I feel like the training is important because it helps us really get into our jobs. You're out here all day, we're having early mornings, we're having late nights. We're up at like 6 in the morning. We go take care of breakfast. We have our little meeting to see what we have going on today. I'm actually going to be on gate guard today, so I'll have that from 1400 to 2200.
Annual training keeps us proficient. We practice for it year round and come out here and get qualified, and it also identifies some areas that we may want to focus on in the future to improve and build upon. Training means to me is, you know, it shows me that I'm kind of proficient where I need to be, and also that I got a lot of trust in my line company maintainers, Delta company support, and our Echo company support there, that everyone's doing their job and we're getting these birds off the ground safely.